Hello.
Hello, we are Mr. Monkey's Lounge. I'm MMO Ninja Monkey.
I'm MML Oraculum.
And give us Oraculum, why don't you tell him what's going on?
Right, so what we've got going here is a grandmaster zerg versus a master level protoss, and we have seen Rotcod play before, but how is he going to stand against a grandmaster zerg? I'm not really sure.
Well, LavaWhistler, that's a really nice name for a Zerg player actually, and Lava is a clan. That's how we got spectating rights on this game actually.
Now, we do know Rotcod is quite a defensive player in a PvP situation, but is he going to be the same in his PvZ?
I think maybe we're going to see a Forge Fast expand. Are we watching it from my point of view?
I've already started looking.
Jordan, whose point of view, Jordan? Sorry, whose point of view do you want to watch it from?
Mine.
Okay, so we're gonna watch it from Oraculum's point of view, and good luck, have fun. So what I was saying is, I think Rotcod may go for the Forge Fast expand.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard build against Zerg these days, but you can always throw a bit of cheese out there just to get those Zergs to play less sort of greedy, if you want to say it that way, because they do like to go hatch first instead of their pull, but it leaves them wide open for a bit of aggression.
Now, I think I was right, because Rotcod has put his pylon down at the expansion, and that is quite a nice map to wall off actually.
Yeah, there's the high ground here and some rocks here, so it is a nice place. You can just put your forge or gateway and there'll be a little bit of a gap there, and the scouts just coming in for Rotcod.
Yeah, he's going to see that there's no pull yet, and there's no cheese going to happen here. No six pulling from LavaWhistler. So I'm glad this guy didn't get to Grandmaster with cheese.
But it would be quite funny to see a Grandmaster do a six pull.
A pro six pull would be very interesting, and he's going to start picking off at this drone now in his base, and he looks like he's defended that nicely. So we missed that, but it looks as if nothing really too damaging happened, and Rotcod has seen that he hasn't gone for that 16 hatch just yet.
No, and he has got that probe in the way, which is very annoying. So he is going to be maybe getting two Zerglings out, maybe to try and deal with this.
It looks as if LavaWhistler does want to put that hatchery down, and Nexus already gone down before the hatchery, so Rotcod slightly ahead, but it's not too much. Down. Yeah, the hatchery's already gone down, and Rotcod was only managed to block that for a few seconds, but it was quite a nice block, to be fair.
Yeah, now we see the forge is almost complete, and he is up here still scouting, so he's going to know whether he needs to put a cannon down yet or not, which will save him those minerals.
Yeah, he wants to see if there's any early Ling pressure coming in, but I think, has LavaWhistler actually scouted yet? I think he might use these Lings to scout.
Yeah, he probably will be able to just run in at the moment, but he is getting a cannon down, and this Overlord is coming in, so he's going to be able to get a little scout before this cannon finishes maybe, or just sit out of range.
And those Lings are bloodthirsty for that probe, and they want him. They're just going to chase him down until the end of time, or the end of the probe's life. Hopefully, LavaWhistler will scout off with that Overlord, and he is, I think, just going to check what's going on. And he has got one cannon down, and he's popped a pylon down there, just so that his buildings are powered by two pylons, which is actually a very early third there.
Yeah, a nice scout off by that probe that just died when he scouted, so doing his job well there.
Yeah, the probe, he was in this for scouting. He knew what he had to do for his colony. He did it well.
And this Overlord is just going to sit up here just out of range, just going to be able to scout the front, just see what's happening.
Yeah, that's really useful for LavaWhistler. In a pro game, you really want to know what the other player's doing, just in case those cheeky little mishaps go down, like a hatchery in the base. That happened to me earlier on ladder. That was really annoying.
I haven't seen that in a while, but I remember that did become very popular for a little while on ladder, putting a hatchery in your enemy's base.
It's rather annoying when they start getting creep spread. You can't build anywhere anyway. So, an early third here. It looks as if Rotcod might be putting pressure on it now.
Yeah, he's got quite a few zealots. He's actually chrono boosting them out, but it's going to be scouted by LavaWhistler, who he's going to just move that Ling right around and go straight back on that tower.
On it like Sonic there, LavaWhistler. He just avoiding casualties completely, and the food rather even here actually, and a perfect drone transfer.
And up come the zealots, but LavaWhistler does look like he's got quite a few drones here to actually. He might be able to kill off these zealots just with the drones,
but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to lose them.
Oh, a few hits getting off there, but no, they get away safely.
And the Queen now coming over, and those zealots being microed very well by Rotcod, trying to do as much damage to this hatchery as possible, and these drones coming in, and Lings have just popped out, so LavaWhistler's going to be able to defend that fine. And Rotcod is backing off, but he's going to wait for that extra zealot, and he's going to come in again, he's going to go straight for the Queen, but he's going to back off and do some micro shots here, and that does actually help against Lings, microing like that with the zealots, because it does stop you from getting surrounded.
Yeah, and he's just managed to back out there, just losing a bit of health, and now he's just going to regenerate his shields, and it doesn't look like he wants to push back in here because Spine Crawler's now going up, and there's quite a few Lings, but he's going to try.
I think this isn't a wise choice here from Rotcod. Rotcod knows to pull back, and he's going to do just that now, and a Stalker coming in now, so he's going to be able to get some ranged shots off on that Queen, maybe. Yeah,
this is going to be quite nice to support the Zealots as they are just running around, but there's way too many Lings up there. He's just going to have to back off.
Neither player wanting to lose anything, and sorry, I am lagging a bit. Hopefully my computer tomorrow will be better, but at the moment it looks like neither team losing too much, but Rotcod is quite far behind and putting quite an early third for a Protoss player down.
Yeah, now he's meeting the same amount of bases that LavaWhistler has, so LavaWhistler might be looking to get that fourth down quite soon, just to keep a base ahead, but he's going to start getting this gas here, and his gas is going to be stacking up now because he has got that layer coming along, so, and he is getting that evolution chamber down, so we're going to see some upgrades, and there's quite a big wall off happening here.
Quite a nice wall off, in fact. Those cannons are going to keep him defended from these Lings that are going to pop into his, try and maybe get a cheeky pop into the natural. That the Stalker just getting away from the surround, and he's going to. Oh, the roaches now, they do a lot of damage to those gateway units, and they're really cheeky, but a very nice force field there.
Yeah, the force field splitting the army right in half, actually stopping this push. It did look like it was going to do quite a bit of damage, but the force field saved him. And now the Immortals are up.
Yeah, we know Rotcod has got good force field placement, and he does like to play defensively, and he's got that observer in his base now. He's going to see that lair.
Yeah, and he's going to see that macro hatch and the double evo chamber, so he's going to know that he's going to be pumping out his upgrades. So, oh, and another push here.
It looks like the force fields have saved him yet again, and Rotcod playing very nicely with his force fields.
Yeah, and he has got that third down now with some probes mining, so this has come into effect, and yeah, the fourth has gone down now for LavaWhistler. He does want to stay a base ahead.
This is a very macro game here.
Oh, and an infestation pit has been put down. He does need those fungals. Oh, and a wall off just happening here. Just going to blatantly just completely wall this off just to avoid any run-bys, which is exactly what he wants.
I really do like Rotcod's building placement, actually, because he's just... Look how defensively he plays, in fact. It's just... Everything is walled off. He's protected almost everywhere with his buildings. He's using those building placements very efficiently.
Yeah, we do know that Rotcod is quite the defensive player, as we've seen in previous games, so he is living up to that name.
And it looks like LavaWhistler does like the macro game.
Yeah, and he is putting an overseer in this, so he's going to get a nice count off on everything that's happening.
Yeah, he can see everything. He needs to know, really.
Yeah, he really does. He does have speed roaches, which do look mildly funny on the creep.
Mildly funny. Not so funny that it tickles you, but mildly funny that you appreciate it when they run across the creep.
Oh, and they're doing it again.
That was perfectly timed there from LavaWhistler. Thank you. So he's putting...
he's getting those spine crawlers down at the fourth just to keep it defended nicely.
Yeah, no zealot pressure could come onto that. And his army is now looking quite big, and that is How many roaches has he got on the field? I think he's got 21 roaches on the field now. And against 5 stalkers, 10 stalkers, sorry, a warping just happened, and 3 immortals. That's quite a lot of roaches.
Yeah, and there was a changeling here to get a count on how many units were here, so LavaWhistler knows how much is there and how much pressure he can put on before he has to back off again. And this walling actually working against Rotcod in this conflict.
Oh, nice force fielding there, keeping some of the roaches in and not losing one cannon. Those cannons really packing a punch for those roaches, and he knows he has to back off there.
Well, there is an obs out here, so he knows exactly where the roaches are, and he's going for a 5th. So he's... Oh, and Rotcod, good game of sense here, throw down a 4th of his own.
Immediately.
He's going to come back to the front here.
Yeah, I think these 2 players are going to get those... Oh, and a 6th going down there for LavaWhistler at the top.
We're just going all out on the double expand now, but he's going to get scouted here, so it's quite a nice rally point here.
Yeah, Rotcod spotted that, and he's not deciding to harass it. Yes, he is. He's decided to harass it, but those roaches are going to be put in place almost immediately.
Yeah, and he does not have the... he has not landed the position enough to actually hit the high ground here. He's going to reposition, but the infestor's out here. He's just going to be able to fungal this.
If he... Yeah, he's got it just in time.
And down goes the prism.
That warp prism. He doesn't want to warp anything. I think that was a wise choice there from Rotcod, not to warp anything in there, because he would have just lost it very quickly.
But he's getting quite a considerable death ball, so it looks like LavaWhistler is going for that double spire. We might see some Broodlords out here, because he's going for that level 1 melee attack upgrade after the range is finished.
Yeah, this is a very macro game here from these 2 players. And very even on food, even this late into the game, 15 minutes in.
Yeah, I feel that we might see a transition to Ultralisk if he does go Broodlord, and he is going to go Broodlord. I have seen this Ultralisk transition work very well after going Broodlord. I'm not going to have an answer for it.
Hang on, he's put down the... It's in his base, it's in his main. Rotcod's completely...
falling in.
Rotcod's completely in the wrong position for this. He's warping in, but I don't think he's going to be able to warp in time. He's got a lot of units streaming in there. This is really scary for Rotcod. He might lose all his production. And he's going for a base trade here.
Oh, but he does split up the Colossus, which are going to come back and defend this, so... There's so many roaches just sat in this Nidus worm, however, so... He does want to put these somewhere. It does look like he's bringing them out at the main somewhere. Yeah, here they are. His whole army sat here, and there's going to be another conflict over here, but these Zerglings have taken out a gateway.
Yeah, that production is falling for Rotcod, but he's wisely split up his army. He didn't want to all in on that base trade there.
When these Stalkers do blink into the spine crawler wall, and he does look like he's going to get surrounded here, but he did force field the infestors from the battle.
Yeah, and these spine crawlers are proving very nice for LavaWhistler, and he's going to be able to take out that army very nicely. He's just going to clean it up. Rotcod wisely retreating.
And LavaWhistler having the corruptors here for the Colossus that have only just joined the battle, so quite a few corruptors out as well, actually. Oh, now they're all turning into Broodlord. Oh no, he did cancel that because he did scout those Colossus were in range.
Yeah, that's a wise choice again from LavaWhistler, just keeping those... Oh, he's blinked into the spine crawler wall again, and Colossus falling from those corruptors and trying to get a surround here on Rotcod.
When he does, and the Colossus falls, and these Stalkers are just stuck in this choke point now.
Yeah, all these units are just stuck because those infestors are keeping him in place, and there's a very nice zoom on that fight. Wasn't quite expecting that, and the last of the units are going to fall for Rotcod. Now he is quite a lot behind in food.
Yeah, and you got to remember LavaWhistler has the space up here still, so he's going to be able to keep his production quite high.
But Rotcod has got 2 attack and 1 shield upgrade. I just want to check LavaWhistler's upgrade, in fact. He has got 2-2 on those roaches.
Well, and his army's just gonna walk around the middle of the map, but Rotcod is just gonna swing towards this wharf here. He did get a cancel off though, but he just needs to keep mobile as these broodlords are really slow.
Yeah, he wants to keep them as protected as possible from those stalkers, because those stalkers could just blink in and take out, just do devastating damage to those broodlords. And here comes an engagement here.
And the broodlord's just doing so much damage to those fungal stalkers, they're just gonna fall.
There's so many lings here, and the Colossus are just ripping through them, but I don't think Rotcod has enough to deal with these broodlords. But very nice blink there, and he's taking out a lot of them. Sorry, I'm slightly behind because I'm lagging.
And all the stalkers get cleaned up, the Colossus are just gonna have to retreat here.
More warpins now. He's got a warpin units, otherwise he will lose out here.
And these broodlords gonna be out of position if he tries to rush him with the stalkers, but that didn't happen fortunately for him.
Yeah, we've got quite a hefty force of zerg here, but that death ball is sat in the middle.
Yeah, he does have 4 Colossus out, so he's gonna have quite a nice splash damage advantage here. Not that many infestors with much energy left after that fight though.
And 0 corruptors in the fight.
It does look like he's just going to go all out on the broodlords, which I do think are more effective at killing those Colossus.
Yeah, because they target the wrong thing, you see, with the broodlords about, and some getting taken out here by some blink stalkers, but Fungal's going off very nicely.
The zealots just trying to defend those stalkers, but the zerglings do make quite a bit of damage, but half of them are stuck on the ramp.
Nice fast field. Nice force field work there from Rotcod. But he's got no anti-air, so he's wisely backing off, and those infestors just going to burrow out of there.
Yeah, some of the broodlords didn't actually engage straight away, so he did lose them without actually doing much damage, but he does have the money to just build 10 more corruptors at once, so they will be joining the fight quite soon. He's getting some preemptive hits here with the broodlords.
Yeah, those Colossus just trying to keep a good position, but the broodlords are pushing them back.
And so many zerglings die there from just that shot of the Colossus. This immortal's just going to get trapped.
Mothership coming out though for Rotcod. He's going to be able to toilet up these broodlords with the vortex.
Oh, and the zergling's just going to run out here. It's pretty neck and neck on this choke point here, but the stalkers just blink up and they caught the broodlords just out of position. He's going to lose them all.
Now those broodlords are going to go down, but he has got those corruptors there to take out the Colossus, and he's going to want to take out those corruptors, and I finally stopped lagging. Hallelujah.
And these corruptors are just going to be getting free shots for these stalkers, but they do manage to fly away.
This is a really even game here, and Rotcod, after that long engagement, he's come out ahead on food.
However, we do see 7 more broodlords in production. Oh, and a little warp in here, just getting denied though.
Yeah, and here come the DTs. I think they might be turned into Archons immediately, but there aren't many spore crawlers out on the field for LavaWhistler, so he could have actually harassed. But I think he wants the Arcoin toilet.
There does seem to be some spore crawlers up here, but nowhere else. But there is detection here, so he has got that covered.
Now LavaWhistler deciding to bring his broodlords across the map. It looks like he might want to get a few shots off, and here come the lings. Now the Archons are going to be able to rip through that, and there's no detection. Oh, there's no detection for LavaWhistler, and no anti-air. He's not going to be able to take down that, but he could neural parasite it if he's researched that.
When the broodlord's just going to be completely caught out of position, he's going to lose them all.
Those stalkers are just ripping through those broodlords. That
GG.
Whoa! And Rotcod taking out the grandmaster LavaWhistler.
Oh, I don't think he liked losing his broodlords there.
No, he really wasn't happy about that.
No, that is what he needed really, but they just got really caught out of position and just cost him the game.
Yeah, so we've been Mr. Monkey's Lounge. I've been MML Ninja Monkey.
I've been MML Oraculum.
And that was a Grandmaster versus a Master, and the Master took the victory.
So GG.
Whee!